and welcome back to the GorillaBiker. So today what we're going to do is ride down the road you're seeing on screen right now and also stop in to Cobh. Not stop in, we're going to ride through Cobh and we're going to chat about me possibly getting rid of the Fazer. I know it's shocking, unexpected, but there you go, that's what we're going to do. So here we are on the road. I found this road not so long ago on a video that I failed to record audio for miserably, so we're doing it today. And as I said, what I wanted to discuss in part was the fact I'm thinking of getting rid of the Fazer. So if my big announcement video hasn't been out yet, then part of the reason behind it will be in that video, so wait for that. This road is absolutely beautiful. Look at the views. Absolutely stunning. And I know I've spoken about it before, I want to get a bigger touring bike, but I have a few options. Ooh, dodgy. Oh, wow. So pretty. Just do some raw sound here, wait for it now. Okay. Some raw Magna sound. But anyway, yes, I know I've spoken about it before that I want to get a bigger touring e-bike. And I have a few options. You see, one of the problems, I don't particularly want to get rid of the Fazer, but one of the problems is insurance in Ireland. So at the moment I am insured with Principal Insurance, and apparently their multi-bike policy only covers 3 bikes max, which is utter nonsense, in my opinion. How is it a multi-bike policy if there's a limit on it? No, it's not. It's a max 3 bike policy. I'm trying to pull in here for a sec to make sure I have my bag zipped up. Wait. I couldn't remember how I zipped it up. Also, that's really cool. That's also a cool boat. Is that the Gubnet? It is the Gubnet. Cool. Nice name. I had a teacher whose name was Gubnet in primary school. Right, on we go again. But yes, if you work in Principal Insurance or know someone who works in Principal Insurance, look at that view. God damn beautiful. So pretty. But yeah, if you know anyone who works in there, you work in there, what the hell's going on there? I know it's probably not you, it's probably your underwriters, because I think that's how Principal works. And I don't know a whole pile about insurance. I just know I have to pay it, or I get in trouble with the guards. But yes, so that is a possible thing. Oh, nice car, sir. I wouldn't want to meet a car along there in that car, to be honest. But that is one part of it, is getting rid of the Fazer in order to enable the purchase of a bigger bike. Now obviously the Magna is never going anywhere, like I said, so these roads are fun. So it's a case of, you know, something that I can use on days like these, or I can just default to the Magna. It's also an option. Nice yield. Yield. Yeah, we're good. I think that words are hard sometimes. Oh, that's cool. I wonder what was there. I think a Vstrom 1000 would make sense, and I want something big engined, and preferably a nicer noise engine. I was considering, you know, something like an FTR, but again, it's just the cost. I know trading in the Fazer. Oh, this is a nice bend. stick. I know trading in the Fazer will get me some money back, so it's something that could possibly work. And while I would love to own a new FTR, I think a Vstrom 1000 that's a couple of years old would make a lot more sense. And I don't know, as anyone who still watched, I think it was my third video ever. I mentioned how I really like the Super Tenere. And I was lucky enough to ride one around a petrol station forecourt before, from another guy on Instagram, and he's also on YouTube. I can't remember his YouTube name, but I'll put it in the description. I think it's Azorian Wanderlust. He's from Portugal originally. He now lives in Ireland and owns a Super Tenere. Tenere. And that's another bike that I would consider, because, you know, it's really good for this type of riding. You know, it's not too fast or anything like that. It's not a sports bike. I don't think I need a sports bike because I have the Gixxer 750. I don't need a sports bike, you know. Another one. The only thing the Vstrom might have over the Super Tenere, how do you say that? Oh, look at that, that's pretty. Hold on. Class. That's really pretty. Nice. Put up the drone here, sure, why not? And then we'll cut back. You'll see some drone and we'll cut back. I regret my decision to leave when I left. It's great to see more people learning though. I think that's what they're doing, is learning. It's more to do with the fact that it's just not that comfortable. It's not as comfortable as it could be. Because it's kind of a smaller frame for a man who is as girthy as me body-wise. Look at that. Look at that. It's pretty. Isn't it pretty? So yeah, I'm just basically looking for feedback. I already kind of told my legendary patrons that I was thinking about it. Look at that. Wow. I'm not sure when I'd go through with it yet. Now we're coming into Cobh, by the way. I know I've been in Cobh before for another video, but I started coming around the backside because I hadn't gone that road before, so it's kind of cool. It's different. It's really pretty. The view from out here is unreal. Those pops are magnificent. I'm sorry, anyone who is in their houses. It's not my fault they sent me up this way. There's a diversion in place. Whoosh. There's some view from those houses though. Also, I've done a video where we stopped and looked at that massive cathedral in Cobh. And I must come back and visit it and see can I get inside it at some point, but I don't think you can go inside it at the minute due to virus restrictions. But god damn, it has a pretty view, doesn't it? I've said it before, a lot of churches and stuff, they get built at such beautiful areas. You know, because obviously people who build them are trying to big up their deity. Where would you put it? Would you put it somewhere in a dark, deep hole, or somewhere pretty? I know what I'd pick. If this bike ever dies, I shall retire it to an overlook of prettiness. Preferably the overlook overlooks a winding, twisty road. That'd be the dream. What is going on up here? So this is Cobh as seen from the side. I have not been through it. I'm not sure what the hell they were doing back there, but they're still stopped, so I had to get around them. Yeah, here's Cobh. It's a very pretty town. It's good to see there being a bit of life back to it. People eating outside is not completely dead. See, my issue is, right, I technically could afford an FTR 1200 on finance, and an FTR 1200 would be absolutely fine as a daily bike because it's a modern bike. All modern bikes are reliable, and yes, I know some people are going to be like, but there's a recall on the FTR for this and that and the other. It doesn't matter. Oh, hole. Do you know the thing about recalls? Recalls are recalls because it means they're going to fix something. I wouldn't rate against any manufacturer who recalls something. It means they've identified an issue that they want to fix. I'd have an issue if, you know, someone went, oh hey, my FTR 1200 has a problem, the engine explodes after 200 miles. And you know, Indian were like, nah, I know what you're talking about, that clearly doesn't happen. That's never happened in the history of humankind, even if someone handed them a load of documented evidence. And we're like, no, look, it happens, it happened loads of times. They're like, nah, not fixing it, sorry, it's not real, you're making it up. So recalls don't bother me as a thing, they just don't. It's not something that has ever weighed on my mind. If I was to buy a brand new bike and it got recalled, honestly I'd be like, oh cool, alright, fix it, fine. They were nice people letting me pass, thank you very much. But yeah, so that's where my head is at, you know, that the Fazer is functionally perfect. 600 engine is more than adequate to do what I would be doing. Another massive hole in the road, Jesus. But it's not so much the engine, it's not so much the power, it's not any of that, it's the size, it's the frame size. It's just, I think it's a little bit small for everyday riding. Plus, I think the Vstroms, they handle the old panniers a bit better than the Fazer. The Fazer has pannier options, but you know, the Vstrom is kind of made with that in mind, you know. So yeah, I don't know. My only other issue then is, as well as, and again, this is a stupid thing, feel free to abuse me in the comment section, but I'm not mad on going newer on bikes. I don't want to deal with all the electric-y stuff if it breaks and I'm doing my own work, and I'm going to continue doing my own work and stuff. That's not going to change. Look at that view. It's much prettier when the water is in. Look at the little birdie. Look at the little birdies hunting. Oh, little birdies. Wow, this is super fast. 40 kilometers an hour. We're all risking people's lives here, folks. This is terrible. That is a great picture. Bridge and Castel. Hopefully I got it all on the Pro Go. I accidentally kicked it into neutral there. That was dodgy as hell. Why is it, and this is a genuine question, right? Why is it that, you know, we can insure multi-bike, and I understand that you have to pay a certain amount extra because you're increasing the risk of multiple bikes being stolen. Fine, understood. But why is it that, you know, there's not a flat rate? You can only ride one at once, you know? And here's the hilarious thing. I'm paying a multi-bike policy, but I can't add any other riders to the policy. It's multi-bike, but it's multi-bike only for me. I can't insure one of my friends to ride my bike. They have to be insured on their own bike. So if one of my friends is without a bike, which actually is the case, I can't insure them to ride my bike, which seems almost cruel. It doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? I'd pay the extra to let them ride it. But I actually can't do that. It's multi-bike and only for me. It just doesn't make sense. A lot of insurance doesn't make sense to me. So if someone who knows the insurance industry can explain it to me, that would be fantastic. Or is it just that in Ireland they're absolute thieves and liars and robbers? And nothing against Principal, by the way. Principal are actually the best insurance company I've ever dealt with. They're really, really good. I would recommend people. But yeah, that's it really. That's all I kind of want to say about it is, you know, there are options there. There's the Super Tenere, Super T. We'll call it Super T because I have no idea how you're supposed to pronounce the actual name, the word. I want it to be a big engine. I would prefer if it was an engine that makes a nice noise, different to an inline 4. I don't want another inline 4 because I have one already. And I don't want another one, and I don't particularly want another V4 because I have one already. Move in, Jesus Christ almighty. So I don't really, oh my god, there's so many cows. Look at them all. Hello, how are you? Well, chance turning it off. But this, you know, this view is class. Just love that view. But that's basically the story. Those are the bikes I'm looking at. If you have any other suggestions that you think might work, let me know. Obviously, something that's expensive like a BMW, stuff like that, I'm going for the cheaper models that I think are just as functional, like the Vstrom, like the Super Tenere, oh, god damn it, I give up, Super T. Or something along those lines. I know there's also the Vstrom 1000, but I've never been excited about the Vstrom 1000. So, yeah, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think. Would you be sad to see the Fazer go? And if you watched, thank you very much for watching. A special thanks to all of my patrons because honestly, it's not even, obviously the money helps, I'm not gonna lie. Obviously it does, it helps pay for fuel and stuff, but mainly it's confidence. You've given me confidence to know that someone is actually willing to pay towards the videos I make is incredible, genuinely. So thank you all. I'll give you a bow. Thank you. But yeah, if you've watched, thank you very much for watching. If you've liked the video, please do actually physically like it with the thumbs up button. And maybe if you're new here, hit the subscribe button because that helps me. Helps the channel grow, helps me keep making videos. That is the truth. So yeah, until next time, thank you very much for watching. Adios. Outro crew. So here's the thing, this could end up not happening, but it is something I genuinely would like feedback on. But yeah, if you have any ideas that I have forgotten, that I haven't thought of, let me know. Obviously look, the FTR 1200 would be the FTR 1200 would probably be my main pick, but I don't see how you can put panniers on it properly. I don't think you can tour on it properly. And I don't want to jerry-rig something like an FTR, you know. I'd rather have an FTR like this, just kind of left a bit more pure. So yeah, that's it really. And I know that's silly, because obviously, you know, I really should just be happy with one bike if I had one bike, but alas, I am greedy and I want all of the bikes.